I've been using this P9 for a couple of days.
This particular phone, that's P9, it's a package with a lot of things which you would want to carry along with.
Huawei is actually partnered up with Leica, and they are known to do things really well and in a really professional manner.
So if you have been using any of Leica's cameras, or if you heard of Leica's cameras, you would know that those cameras are built sturdily and they are ergonomical as well. So when Leica partnered with Huawei for this mobile, I was kind of thinking like how the build quality would be and how the image quality, of course I don't have any doubts on Leica, but I was thinking whether Huawei can do a justice for Leica's build quality. And when I held this P9 in my hand, it's kind of giving you the feel that you have a high quality device in your hand.
The wide angle 27mm lens, then the fact that it has a single RGB lens and a monochrome lens as well, which makes it really good for monochrome photos. As you guys know, the Leica M9 monochrome is one of the best in terms of tonality when it comes to taking black and white photos, and same is the case with the P9 as well.
RGB takes care of colors and the monochrome takes care of the contrast, highlights and the shadows.
The UI is also pretty interesting since they have worked with Leica on that too, to make it a bit more intuitive.
So there are different modes that come in as a preset, which helps a common man to understand or get a photo much better and easier. You can actually get that slow motion, long shutter, cascade of water, like as smooth as it says, silky smooth water.
This camera UI will really help you not only to take good photos but also to understand photography. Water splashes and all those kind of fast actions that's happening around the frame. Everything is captured in detail.
If you're someone who are comfortable with a DSLR, there is a pro mode where you can play around with ISO settings, shutter speed, manual focus, and it brings out the best of this phone. I'm a normal user, and most of the times, in fact, I used to capture photos on auto mode. So what was really stunning and surprising me was that results even at auto mode. Photos are very nice, well detailed, and it snaps very fast.
It actually uses a hybrid autofocus which combines both laser as well as face detection autofocus, and the results are pretty much faster compared to most of the other implementations I've seen.
In any of these images, the noise was very less. Even on low light and even challenging lighting conditions, the noise was very minimal.
The other thing is that it has a dedicated depth sensing chip. So that is actually pretty well implemented in the sense that you can actually take a photo really fast and you get real-time results of the depth even before you take the shot. Color is totally out of this world in terms of comparison to other smartphones. You have 3 different modes: the standard, vivid and the smooth color mode. Smooth color mode is probably one of my favorites because it has that Leica sort of touch to it, something that Leica have mastered over the years.
P9 offers is the raw mode, so I think that's something that a photographer would appreciate.
The focus locks on pretty fast and there's no hunting for focus. So in almost all respects, the Huawei P9 was something that I never expected to do this well. It did live up to my expectation.
The performance is so good, which we really didn't expect something of this sort.
You are going to be for a surprise with the P9's camera.